Hi everyone, welcome to today's video where we're going behind the scenes here at BlueRiver Diets, showing all of our Crested Geckos. So I won't keep you waiting and we'll get straight into the video today. So behind me here is how we keep our breeding Crested Geckos. Each gecko gets a lovely 45-45-90 pro-rep terrarium, and we plant them out beautifully with live plants and bioactive substrates. As well as providing our BlueRiver Diets food, we also wanted to prioritise top quality care for our Crested Geckos we keep here on site and make sure that we're leading by example. So all of our Cresties have UVB, and in these tanks we've got LEDs as well to promote excellent plant growth. We've worked closely with Exotics Keeper to try and mimic the natural habitat of Crested Geckos. So we're using plants that simulate this as best as we can. Here we've got a weeping fig or Ficus benjamina. This one's variegated and it helps to promote lots of green coverage and all of these sort of spiny sticks as well that Crested Geckos would encounter naturally in the wild. So here's another one of our tanks as well, and you can see just how much we try to prioritise lots of hiding places for them. So we're using things like cork tubes here in the top to allow them to get inside and hide away during the day if they want to. And then lots of other vertical and horizontal climbing perches. We've got our feeding ledges in here as well, which we do feed our BlueRiver Diets in. And then in this tank here, we're using a dwarf umbrella tree. This tank's actually growing in at the moment, so it'll be a lot more bushy and green as time goes on. We've got some other little plants in here as well. And we think that this just creates a really natural environment that we're proud of here at BlueRiver Diets. We have a really amazing team of people here on site that look after our Crested Geckos, along with some of the many other species that we do keep here on site. And we're really proud to be able to meet 5-star AAL licensing here in the UK. For anyone who doesn't know, this is legislation that basically we have to adhere to. It means that all of our animals here are cared for appropriately and we have to stick to strict guidelines. We get inspected about once a year, and when they inspect us, they make sure that we're adhering to all of the regulations. They can grade us anywhere from 1 to 5-star, 1 being obviously the lowest, and we're really proud to announce that we do meet the 5-star standards here with our breeding facility at BlueRiver Diets. As part of those standards, our team here will do daily checks on all of these geckos. They're going to be walking through in the mornings, making sure that they're all cleaned, all of the glass is lovely and clean. We know our Crested Geckos make quite a mess. They're going to be making sure that they're misted down once a day to spike the humidity levels, and doing visual checks on the Crested Geckos as well. We work quite closely with an exotic vet, so any problems that we do have, our geckos are always prioritised and they will see a vet, usually on the same day. Another part of the regulation is that we must make sure we're taking data checks, so temperature and humidity, and it adheres within the correct ranges. So here you can see we're using these thermometers and hygrometers, and our team will have to check these daily and sign off to say they've checked them and then meet the correct readings here. Now, I promised you a behind the scenes, and I've shown you how we keep all of our Crested Geckos here at BlueRiver Diets, but I'm going now to share a little bit more with you as well. So BlueRiver Diets is proudly owned by a larger company called Peregrine Livefoods. And Peregrine Livefoods is our parent company. It's one of the largest specialist reptile wholesalers in Europe, and we specialise in equipping most of the UK with all of the essential reptile equipment that they need from many other different brands. One of the core things that we do here at Peregrine is we breed our own insects. So if you go to a shop and you're buying tubs of locusts or crickets, dubio cockroaches, silkworms, isopods, morio worms, everything you can possibly imagine, here at Peregrine we supply most of the UK with these live foods, and we do breed them on site as well. So when it comes to feeding our geckos here live food insects, we know exactly where these have come from, and we're really proud of the quality that goes into making these insects here on site. Now, for anyone hoping that today's video you'd see some Crested Geckos, I won't let you down. This here is one of our breeding females. She's quite a young one, so she isn't fully grown yet, and she's a really nice example of a pinstripe Dalmatian. She's quite a low Dalmatian, but she does have some beautiful spots on her. And we're really proud of the way we keep our Crested Geckos and the way they look. Before we started feeding BlueRiver Diets, when we had our collection many years ago, a lot of our geckos seemed to be overweight, they was quite sluggish. Our breeding wasn't quite where we wanted it to be. But now we're feeding wholly BlueRiver Diets. we've noticed that our geckos are a little bit more streamlined and more natural looking. They have a lot more energy, and we've actually seen small improvements in our breeding success as well. So you can catch more about that on the website or in some social videos on our TikTok and Instagram as well. We do keep a really lovely range of Crested Geckos here at BlueRiver Diets, all kinds of different morphs. The only reason I've got this one out today is because she was the only one out and about. We don't really like to stress our Crested Geckos out, so we don't see any reason to disturb them if they're hiding away during the day, unless we're doing some of our visual checks. You can see behind me, like earlier in the video, they've got so much space to hide from the sunlight in the daytime and sort of sit in their own little spaces, so I didn't want to disturb them today. And this beautiful gecko here was the only one available, so you've got the luxury of looking at her today. So I hope today's video has given you a little bit of insight behind the scenes here at BlueRiver Diets and the way we like to keep our Crested Geckos. We try to be as transparent as we possibly can in the way we do this, and we're really proud of the standards that we uphold here with our specialist animal team. Next time you buy a Crested Gecko from a local breeder or buy your Crested Gecko diet, ask yourself one question: are they happy to show you the way that they keep their Crested Geckos like we've done today?